This is mad. And one of the needles really goes like all the way through my hand. Maybe I'll wake up heavily, super wrist.
Welcome to the Afghanistan embassy. So this is my Captain America, as you can see, Captain Iran. It is one of the oldest sun clocks in the world. It's about 800 years old.
I am now a hedgehog.
Sadly, there's nobody around to dance. Hello from Tehran. So at the moment, I've decided to take a couple of days to rest and sort out some things. Namely, I need to get someone to weld like a bracket for my sat-nav holder, because the RAM mount I'm using is, well, trash. It started to fail, this keeps falling down, so now I'm using this GoPro tether and a piece of string to hold it in place, which is probably not the best long-term solution. And I also really feel like I need a couple of days to rest, because lately I have been going early mornings to late nights every day. There's something happening, there's riding people, there's loads and loads and loads. So I feel really exhausted. Right now I'm going to the Afghanistan embassy to apply for the visa, so I am not looking forward to that. And I have found this little safe haven of a place to stay in for a couple of days. This is roughly what it looks like. It's a wee bit of a mess right now, but that is the nature of traveling, isn't it? It's a really perfect place for me right now, because I wanted to stay not in a hotel, not in a guest house. I wanted to have no reception, no people around, and just be alone for a little bit. Because Iranian people are so amazing, but they also they try to be with you all the time and hang out and do things, and it's really nice. But also I get really tired with all the traveling and all the hanging out with people until late every day. So oh yeah, there is a traditional Turkish toilet / shower. So that is the typical setup, but there is a kitchen, there's a fridge. It's a little bit hot, but it is also a standalone little apartment that costs me $10 per day, which is a fantastic price. And the people are so nice that they also, every now and then, they bring me breakfast or dinner or something, and they share the food that they are cooking for themselves with me. They live upstairs. Super nice people. If you are going through Tehran, I will add it on Overlander, so you can find it there. It's gonna be called Sepide, S-E-P. I am so great with Iranian names that I'll have to look it up. S-E-P-I-D-E apartment. Now on to the Afghanistan embassies. Yeah, if you're short on time, or if you don't want to deal with public transport in Iran, the equivalent of Uber is called Snap, S-N-A-P-P. The ride to the embassy from here is about 30 minutes, and it costs me less than €2. So it's very cheap to take a taxi here. If you take a metro, is about 1/20th of that though. It's about 5,000 toman. So my Iranian Uber has arrived. Bit of a chase to get into the door. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Welcome to the Afghanistan embassy. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people from Afghanistan immigrating to Iran lately. Well, I'm finally out, hours and hours later. If you are applying for Afghanistan visa, do everything from the computer. Ideally open a bottle of wine before you start, and then have fun. And it's certainly not cheap. I can't film inside the embassy, of course. But so you fill out the application, you give them all the paperwork, and then you need special paperwork for your vehicle, and you need to pay a lot of fees. So they give you a bunch of pay slips that you need to go pay. It's about $110. So 80 quid is visa. In case you don't have a vehicle, it's cheaper. Oh wow, I thought that all of these are not supposed to be exported to Iran, but apparently they are. So yeah, it's kind of fun. A lot of things that are sanctioned you can find relatively easily here. Sometimes including whiskey or gin or vodka or whatever. It's a country where everything is illegal and sanctioned, but at the same time you can find it rather easily. Good morning. As you can probably see, I have not slept much. It gets bright very early and it gets hot very early, and where I am there's no aircon, no drapes. So I am now heading to meet the guys who are making the bracket for my sat-nav, but I'm meeting them at what's called a Friday market.
How you doing?
Good to see you.
Good, yeah. Good to see you too. Was it hard to find here?
Not to find here, it was hard to find the taxi.
Oh, okay.
Alright, say hi.
Hi.
So this is my Captain America, as you can see, Captain Iran. Saving my satellite navigation from being useless. And now we're trying to find sheep.
Sheepskin.
Sheepskin.
Nice.
We're not in Wales, so we're not looking for actual sheep. And hopefully somebody to fix my trousers. Anything and everything. Oh, these are for tea. And this I think I cannot open one-handed. So too bad, you will not see what's inside. Having no space is that I cannot buy all of this that I have no use for, but I absolutely would.
See all this.
And we have all these ceramics, so
Mix it up.
very cool.
You have you امروز تخفیف میدیم
So the morning took a different turn, and my friends now took me to see the Tower, which is near Tehran, and it is one of the oldest sun clocks or sundials in the world. It's about 800 years old, and apparently the king that's been in this area is buried here. It's a really beautiful structure. So, can you tell what time it is? This is the favorite Iranian pastime. It's testing acoustics.
Echoes are in there.
Such a beautiful space. So today it was actually closed because everything in Iran is closed today. But the guy was here and he was kind enough to open the place just for us. It was very nice of them. The only disadvantage of these places is that if you are a foreigner, you pay a lot more. But it is still not, it's a low amount in comparison. But for me, the entrance here is about 100,000 tomans, or 1 million real. If you are local, it's 15,000 tomans. So there's a big disparity in terms of the fee that you pay as a tourist. But of course, the Iranian earning capacity is a lot lower. So they try to make it more affordable for their own people, which I think is an alright thing to do. And it's a really beautiful place, like a nice little garden around it. Good morning, or very sleepy morning. I can confirm that Iranian people really know how to party, and I can also confirm that I'm very competent when it comes to forgetting that I'm supposed to do something early in the morning. So I'm staying in Tehran for a little while longer, both because we're still fixing the thing that goes the GPS bracket, that is the thing, and because we're fixing me. So the friends that I've made here, they have a friend who is a physiotherapist for the Iranian national volleyball team. She is trying to fix my wrist, some magnet, something, and laser therapy and ultrasound therapy and acupuncture. My wrist is getting carpet bombed, and I'm really hoping that it's gonna help resolve it finally, because this has been going on for like a year and a half, and if you're traveling on a motorcycle and your right wrist is screwed up, it is not exactly ideal, is it? Because you do kinda need that. I'll introduce you shortly, and you can have a look at how to fix a wrist. I have arrived here now. Now let me work out which buzzer it is, because it's all in Farsi, and you would think that by now I would have learned some of the alphabet, and you would be wrong. Well, the music in the elevator is certainly good. Sadly, there's nobody around to dance. Here we are. I'm waiting now, and this looks like it could be a medieval torture device. There's a lot of fun things around. This, I don't know what that is. Magic box with leprechauns. So apparently apparently the way to, one of the ways to fix your hand is to put a bunch of needles in it.
You don't have any pain?
Oh, not so much. I mean, I can feel the needle going through me. But it's not too bad. I am now a hedgehog. Those needles are very thin, but they go pretty deep. And maybe I should be moving it. The last time I've had this done, my whole hand started spasming when they turned on the electricity. So I hope it's gonna be better this time.
I can use this video.
Ah. Okay. We have now procured the most important piece of medical equipment. Oh wow, that one went all the way in. That one I really felt.
And then I use electroacupuncture.
Oh wow. Last time I did this, the needles were just like very much on the surface. Is this gonna be like in one of the Marvel movies? Maybe I'll wake up having a super wrist.
You sense a vibration in your hand. It's okay.
So far so good. Yeah, I can feel it pulsing.
You need to have a little sense of vibration in your hand. Do you have?
Yes. It's doing like...
For 10 minutes.
I think I need to learn when to say I feel it. Because now I really feel it. Like a lot. I'm not sure I'm supposed to be feeling it this much. And 10 minutes of this. Let's see if maybe I'll lower it a little bit. I didn't pay a lot of attention to which dials. So I'm probably in for 10 minutes of pain. Or I could do the sensible thing and say, hi, I'm in pain, can you make it go away? It's not really visible, but inside my hand it really feels like the whole thing is twitching like crazy. This is mad. That one of the needles really goes like all the way through my hand. And a lot of them are actually really deep. Yeah. Apparently it's going to explode. So am I going to have a super hand now?
You're Superman.
Ah, that'll be good. They do smile at me very pretty there, which is encouraging.
So, after a lot of running around, I finally, I think, managed to find the place. Hi.
My name is Ali.
Hi. Good to meet you, man.
Welcome.
I'm here with Ali, who's supposed to make me look good.
Yeah.
We don't really speak much of it. I don't speak language.
And
We're
I speak
trying.
Persian. I'm sorry about that, but I try to do the best for my friend.
So we're trying. We'll see what happens. And I look like a human, actually.
You're so beautiful.
So thank you, man.
You're welcome.
And if you guys need a place in Tehran to cut your hair, then this is the place. You know.
And today is the last day of the physio sessions. So right now it's magnet, and afterwards it's laser, ultrasound, and my favorite, getting needles all the way through my hand. Yay. I would say you get used to it, but you don't. It doesn't really hurt. It's just, you see, 2 inches or 5 centimeters of a piece of steel go all the way through your arm, and you just like, don't hit the artery, don't hit the artery.
Obviously they know what they're doing, but yay, fun. Bikes in Tehran. Phone in one hand, no helmet. No worries, or cars, obviously. Bikes in Tehran. Phone in one hand, no helmet. No worries, or cars, obviously. I am finally getting to leave Tehran. There's some really nice people that I met here that I've enjoyed very much. Not everyone enjoys being on camera, so a lot of it can't really be recorded. Also because you don't want to get people in trouble, depending on what you're doing. And today I am heading towards Kashan.